And the reason mostly for this is because the bottom really gets to control how fast it goes in, which is a big thing. A lot of times tops just shove it in and don't care.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. As always, I'm Sum.
And I'm Cody, and this is Cody Sum.
So we are back at home. Just got back from our 4th of July vacation. Just as a little update, we were in Fire Island.
Yeah, it was so fun.
It's our first time doing
it during the 4th.
During the 4th.
Yeah, we went last summer for the first time.
I feel like it's a lot of the locals.
Locals from New York City.
Locals from New York City, yeah. Met some new faces. We had a fun group with us. So yeah, we're back home, and we wanted to do a video on bottoming.
So what we wanted to talk about today are certain positions to start in when you're a bottom, or even when you're just beginning to bottom.
Wanted to talk about 3, and these are based off our opinion and our experience of what we find are easier positions to start in when you're bottoming, whether you are a beginner, I guess, and as well if you have been doing it a while.
Yeah, and I think this is something I definitely would have liked to see a long time ago.
I mean, it's something that over time I think we've realized if you are having a day where it's just feeling more sensitive, these positions can really help just for the start and get you all loosened up.
Yeah.
So the first one we like to do is spooning. I think we both like to cuddle. When you're spooning and you're coming in from the back, so basically you're cuddling, a big spoon and a little spoon, and then the big spoon
slides it in. I feel like in that position, you know, the bottom is already more relaxed, and that's a big thing when bottoming. Make sure you're relaxed down there. Your legs are kind of pretty close together. You're not straining to spread your legs or to arch your back. You're just more comfortable. As more of the bottom, you know, that is one of the 3 that I think are easier to start with.
The second one we like to do is a variation of Missionary. So of course we all associate Missionary with being on your back. I feel like there's different versions of that. So the version we like is where you're on your back, your legs are up, but they're only up slightly and you're bending at the knees.
I always find it harder to initially take a dick when your legs are kind of pushed back really far, but the Missionary style I love. I even like to end in it because it's easier to come, but it's also easier to start when your legs aren't quite pushed up and pushed like back.
Just like this.
Yeah, that way, much more comfortable than most positions.
The further you try to stretch your legs back, the more pressure it puts on the body, and which can be painful pleasure, of course. There's, of course, when the bottom's legs are all the way back here, and I feel like it's a very advanced position, but just to be able to relax them up a little bit, you're still able to pleasure yourself at the same time while the other person's inserting too.
Yeah, so that's why that one comes in at number 2. And always remember there's other things you can do before you start having sex to kind of make it easier. There's this thing called analise. It's like $5 off of Amazon.
Yeah.
You put it on your butthole before you're gonna have sex, like 5 minutes, not even maybe. And then you put the lube on afterwards. But it kind of numbs that area for you and makes it easier to take it. And that's also good if you're sore down there or, you know, ripped a little or something like that. It's also good sometimes to have a dildo or any kind of sex toy and just kind of warm yourself up if you're worried about it.
Also, if you are liking this video so far, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. We do release a new video every Saturday. Subscribe so you can get notified.
Yes.
And the last and final position that we think is a really, really, really good position to start in if you are a little bit more sensitive down there or not used to bottoming, that is just any version of Cowgirl is what they call it. But I mean, just, you know, sitting on it.
And the reason mostly for this is because the bottom really gets to control how fast it goes in, which is a big thing. A lot of times tops just shove it in and don't care. Only you know how fast you want it to go in to start. You're the one that's trying to be relaxed down there. So of course it'd be easier if you can control the speed and pressure of which you take it.
A lot of people that I've talked to about this also agree with that. Just getting to sit on it and ride it and control the speed at the beginning can really help if a lot of other positions are too painful and it's causing you to not want to do it at all. Maybe try this one, see how that feels while you're getting loosened up, and then move on to some other positions.
You're not just controlling the speed, but you're controlling how deep you're letting it go as well. So if you can't take the whole thing at first, you don't have to go down all the way. It's, you know,
ease into it.
Definitely should give it a try if you're someone who is a little cautionary when starting out. That's kind of all we have today. If anybody has any other tips or tricks for this, let us know.
Yeah, let us know what your favorite positions to bottom in are.
Yeah.
What's easy for you?
You know, it could be different for everybody. Yeah. These are just our opinions from our experience.
All right, well, we are out of here. We'll be back next week with another video.
See you guys later.